You know, I got my other brother right here too.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like with God, anything possible, everything possible. I don't feel like...
This is it. You can't be no more.
No, of course. Of course. No, I know.
Sanders breaks it down against...
A matte olive green Rolls-Royce Cullinan pulls up to a sprawling Texas estate. Cameras flash. A delivery team steps back to admire the glossy sheen of the $500,000 luxury SUV, its custom 26-inch wheels glinting under the sun. On social media, a video goes viral. Shedeur Sanders has arrived, one fan comments. Another replies, "How is a rookie already living like this?" This isn't just a glimpse into the life of an NFL player. It's a peek into the opulent, headline-grabbing world of Shedeur Sanders, the 22-year-old quarterback whose taste for high fashion and luxury cars rivals his father's iconic swagger. Before throwing a single NFL touchdown, Shedeur Sanders has cemented himself as football's newest icon of flair and controversy. The son of NFL Hall of Famer and media personality Deion "Primetime" Sanders, Shedeur didn't just inherit talent, he inherited a sense of spectacle. But the spectacle has come with questions. Can a rookie drafted in the 5th round, with a signing bonus of $447,380, really afford a $500,000 Rolls-Royce? Did he blow his money on luxury before proving himself in the league? Or is this just the latest example of a young man managing image and reality in the social media age? From gifted luxury cars to teammates and Cybertrucks delivered before they even hit mass market, the shocking truth of Shedeur Sanders is far richer and far more layered than internet gossip suggests. Born into spotlight on February 7, 2002, Shedeur Sanders has never lived in the shadows. Raised in a household led by one of the most flamboyant athletes in NFL history, Shedeur's youth was shaped by exposure to elite competition, relentless expectations, and designer everything. But if Deion coach Prime Sanders was known for his gold chains, sports cars, and headline-making lifestyle in the 90s, his son would one day build a digital age version of the same legacy, with even more horsepower. In high school at Trinity Christian in Cedar Hill, Texas, Shedeur quickly made a name for himself with an impressive record, throwing for over 12,000 yards and more than 150 touchdowns. When he enrolled at Jackson State University, he became the face of an HBCU football revolution, led by none other than his father as head coach. There, he won the 2021 Jerry Rice Award for Best FCS Freshman and led the Tigers to multiple SWAC titles. But it was his transfer to the University of Colorado that would truly catapult him into the mainstream sports consciousness. In 2023, Shedeur's arrival at Colorado was accompanied by a tidal wave of media attention, NIL endorsements, and bold declarations from Coach Prime. Off the field, his life became a stream of envy-inducing uploads. While most college quarterbacks drove used SUVs and wore hand-me-down team gear, Shedeur rolled through Boulder in a Lamborghini Urus, custom matte black, retailing around $250,000. At his dorm, a Tesla Cybertruck, the Cyberbeast edition with 845 horsepower, was delivered fresh off the line, making Shedeur the first person in Colorado to take delivery. That truck alone, with acceleration to rival a supercar, had a sticker price upwards of $100,000. He wasn't just living college life, he was redefining it. Another standout piece in Shedeur Sanders' arsenal of luxury is his impressive collection of high-end jewelry, particularly his custom diamond Cuban link chains and grills that have become signature elements of his look. One of his most talked-about pieces is a fully iced-out pendant featuring his jersey number and initials, encrusted with VVS diamonds, which reportedly cost tens of thousands of dollars. Often seen layered over designer hoodies or flashing under the bright lights during game day arrivals, his jewelry isn't just for show. It's a visual declaration of confidence and individuality. Paired with his custom-made grills, which are cast in white gold and flooded with flawless diamonds, Shedeur's accessories embody a modern-day athlete who blends tradition with unapologetic self-expression. For Shedeur, every chain, every ring, and every glint of sparkle isn't just fashion, it's legacy, worn boldly around his neck. By early 2024, Shedeur had amassed an estimated $6.5 million in NIL earnings, thanks to endorsements from Gatorade, Beats by Dre, Tom Brady's TB12 brand, and others. He had a presence on every platform: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and he understood that today's athlete is also a media brand. "When you build your name," Shedeur once said in a college interview, "you've got to understand the business, not just the ball." And business clearly was booming. For their YouTube channel, Well Off Media, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan in particular has become the subject of recent internet infamy. A video of it being delivered in May 2025 caused a social media uproar, with reports circulating that the SUV cost over $500,000, more than Shedeur's entire rookie signing bonus with the Browns. Critics questioned the optics. How could a player who just weeks earlier told reporters, "I'm not trying to buy anything," suddenly receive the most extravagant luxury SUV in the world? "That's not even my car," Shedeur responded, clearly annoyed at the speculation. His father quickly followed up online, declaring the price tag lies and confirming that the Cullinan was a promotional vehicle, likely provided temporarily by a dealership for content and brand alignment. But it wasn't the first time Shedeur's generosity and luxury taste stirred headlines. In December 2023, after an offensive line teammate, five-star recruit Jordan Seaton, committed to Colorado, Shedeur presented him with a $200,000 Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600 as a welcome gift. It wasn't a used model either. The luxury SUV was brand new, fully loaded, and outfitted with custom features. That gesture, stunning and unprecedented in college sports, sparked a debate about NIL money, priorities, and peer-to-peer luxury gifting. To Shedeur, it was about loyalty and gratitude. To others, it was a flashing red flag of excess. Adding fuel to the fire was another headline moment: Shedeur buying his father a $70,000 Audemars Piguet custom timepiece, engraved with Coach Prime on the back. Presented as a gift of appreciation for a lifetime of mentorship, it was a sentimental move wrapped in luxury packaging. "You gave me your time, so I'm giving you mine," Shedeur said in the video, handing over the diamond-studded wristwatch. Sentimental or not, it was yet another sign that Shedeur was living life on a scale that few rookies, let alone college grads, could afford. And yet, behind the glitz and gifts, there's a real athlete grinding to make his place in the NFL. Drafted in the 5th round of the 2025 NFL Draft by the Cleveland Browns, Shedeur enters a quarterback room filled with experience. Joe Flacco, the 2023 Comeback Player of the Year; Kenny Pickett, a 4th-year player trying to find his rhythm; and fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel. Shedeur is expected to compete hard for a backup spot. There are no guarantees, only opportunities. Still, some insiders argue that Shedeur's name alone brings value to the franchise. His massive social following, magnetic brand, and viral appeal could bring sponsorships and visibility to a team seeking fresh energy. As ESPN analyst Dan Orlovsky recently noted, Shedeur's game isn't just media hype. He's accurate, he's composed, and he understands modern offensive schemes. The Browns could use that. That comment was echoed by other experts who believe Shedeur's pocket presence and leadership could translate well into the pro game, if given time. The pressure, though, is immense. In a league where careers can disappear in a preseason, Shedeur is walking a tightrope. Every choice he makes, every car he buys, every watch he posts, every quote he gives is dissected through a microscope that blends sports and celebrity. Some fans adore him, others call him arrogant. But what no one can deny is that Shedeur Sanders knows exactly what he's doing. Whether his future is as a franchise quarterback or a flashy backup, his journey will continue to draw attention. He is not just following in his father's footsteps, he's paving his own road. A road made of custom chrome, wrapped in matte finishes, and lit with the flashbulbs of every camera that can catch up. This is the shocking truth of Shedeur Sanders, a young man driven by ambition, surrounded by opulence, and unapologetically committed to being both quarterback and icon. Whether he's behind center or behind the wheel of his Tesla Cyberbeast, Shedeur Sanders is writing a story no rookie has ever told quite like this, and the world is watching.